Grant a Gift started actually out of the struggles that I faced trying to get my son diagnosed, and it turns out at 6 years old we found out he had autism. Then once he had the diagnosis, what then? There was a lack of resources here, so over the years we've collaborated with a lot of different organizations, and then finally in 2009 we started Grant a Gift to really help fill in the funding and service gaps. So what we do is we reach out to as many families as possible and try to navigate them, like through the system of care.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's very challenging because there's so many different treatments and support services that go into a child getting on the right path. But then as a parent and a family member, there's other siblings, there's other support services that they need to really understand and cope with what's going on. So yes, there is a lot that has to happen.
This was an amazing show. Grant loved it.
Yes, he loved it so much, and we were actually very fortunate to have them reach out to us. They have a national, I guess you would say, initiative going on with all of their cities that they go, and so they've been partnering with Autism Speaks, and so what they did is they reached out to a local organization here in Las Vegas, and we got the call, and when I knew that what they wanted to do, I said, I'm in. We're in. We are in. We will do whatever it takes. Train the staff. Fill the room. Sponsor tickets. Whatever we need to do. And because as a parent, when my son was younger, he never would have been able to sit through this.
And that's something that you really need to realize, that in a show that is so about sensory, to have a show that actually tones it down that they can go to.
Yes. And on top of that, to also make the parents feel comfortable enough that if the child does have to leave the audience, it's okay. That is probably the biggest, the hardest thing that we have to go through is the embarrassment of somebody not understanding. And here, we're just like, come as you are.
Isn't that everything?
Yeah, it is. It is everything in life, right? And stuff. So it was just...
the kids could be themselves here, and it was okay.
Yes, it was okay, and I saw so many smiles, and so many families and parents had the best time, and they thanked us, and and again, if it wasn't for the Blue Man Group and their team, that this wouldn't have happened. So we are so grateful that strip show reached out to the community and offered to change things in their show. Which when we sat through it, we gave them a list of items, and they almost accommodated every single one. So we're blown away at the whole process, and we just want to thank them for reaching out to our community, because there's a lot of support needed out there.